Well, thank you, Chairman Cruz, for holding this hearing. I'm excited about today. Our STEM workforce is at a critical juncture. The U.S. space economy is booming, but if we don't build a strong STEM education pipeline, we'll face a deficit of millions of workers over the next decade, putting our economy and national security at risk. Congress, federal agencies like NASA, industry partners, and most importantly, educational institutions must work together to develop and prepare a 21st century workforce so we continue to lead in space and so our economy remains innovative and strong. So thank you today to Dr. Elkin Stanton, Mr. Manber, Dr. Gladden, and Ms. Condino for joining us today to discuss this important issue. Since it was established in 1958, NASA has had productive partnerships with universities across the country, including a few in Arizona. As we develop more advanced space technologies, set large goals for the country's space program, and grow our aerospace industry, we must continue these partnerships to ensure we have a strong workforce. This starts with educating students and giving them hands-on research opportunities to excel in STEM fields. Universities and students across the country currently work with NASA on important projects, such as mission monitoring, research, and analysis. In my home state of Arizona, Arizona State University, University of Arizona, and Northern Arizona University all work with NASA to further its missions, both big and small. The talented faculty across the state propose innovative ideas and bring new opportunities to students. When Administrator Bridenstine testified in front of the full Commerce Committee earlier this year, he said, quote, NASA has had amazing success with university partnerships. Arizona universities are leading the world when it comes to university engagement with NASA and developing these programs and projects. For example, at ASU, Dr. Elkin Stanton's mission, Psyche, marks the first time a university has led a deep space NASA mission. She and her team will be the first scientists to study an asteroid, which is remarkably similar to a planetary core, once the spacecraft launches in 2023 and arrives at the asteroid in 2030. University of Arizona is also paving the way for future missions with its work on OSIRIS-REx. Dr. Dante Loretta leads the science team and the mission science observation, planning, and data processing. The team at University of Arizona is critical to the success of this mission that will bring the first asteroid sample to Earth. All three of Arizona's public universities also participate in the Arizona Space Grant Consortium, which is jointly funded by NASA and the three universities. The Space Grant works to attract and retain students in STEM fields. In Arizona, the Space Grant Consortium partners awarded 175 paid internships and fellowships to Arizona students in 2018 alone, which allows students to work alongside principal investigators on mission like Psyche or OSIRIS-REx, actively building Arizona's STEM workforce. These mission and research advancements offer us critical insights into space, and they also spark interest and passion in our next generation of scientists, mathematicians, and engineers. But students are not the only ones benefiting, because NASA gains innovative ideas, which when paired with their expertise and resources, can push the boundaries of what we thought was possible. When the administrator testified, he also stated that university projects typically meet both cost and schedule. At an agency like NASA, where money and time are both limited, and projects are sometimes over budget and behind schedule, these partnerships are key to maximizing science and discovery across the universe. As we look ahead, we must grow these partnerships, retain the knowledge that's gained from them, and train the next generation. That's the only way we can ensure we have a workforce ready to keep America at the forefront of space. This week, we're introducing legislation to help address the STEM workforce concerns that are raised today. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration Authorization Act of 2019, which I'm looking forward to introducing with Chairman Cruz, Chairman Wicker, and Ranking Member Cantwell, includes provisions that require NASA to establish an outreach program to encourage high school students to pursue careers in technical education and gives NASA the ability to establish and grow lasting partnerships between itself and universities through research centers. I'm also proud to work with Senator Capito on legislation which will modernize the Space Grant Program for the first time since 1988. Our bill will streamline the program and ensure that state consortia have the resources to recruit and retrain the next generation of scientists, engineers, and mathematicians. I look forward to hearing from our witnesses on ways we can address these issues and the other issues we face as a country. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.